Dealing with a narcissist can feel like trying to swim against a powerful current of manipulation, emotional abuse, and twisted narratives. It's exhausting and draining, as they continuously seek to control the flow of every interaction. Their need for power, validation, and dominance can leave you feeling helpless and trapped in a cycle of emotional turmoil. The more they twist the truth, the more they attempt to reshape reality to fit their needs, the harder it becomes to keep your head above water. However, there is hope. The good news is that you can break free from this cycle and regain control over your interactions. The key lies in setting firm, unshakable boundaries. Boundaries that send a clear message. You are not someone who can be easily manipulated or controlled. And the best part? You don't have to escalate the situation. You simply need to stand your ground with a few carefully chosen, powerful phrases. By using these words born from wisdom, self-respect, and confidence, you can disarm a narcissist and regain your peace. I am not interested in arguing with you. Narcissists thrive on conflict. It's their oxygen, and they will do everything in their power to drag you into emotionally charged arguments where they control the narrative. They thrive on your reactions, your frustration, anger, and confusion. Every word you speak, every emotion you express fuels their need for power. But there's a secret to defeating this tactic. Don't engage. When you say, "I am not interested in arguing with you," you take away the weapon they've been trying to wield against you. It's not just a simple refusal to engage. It's a declaration that you won't play by their rules. You are setting a boundary, and in doing so, you regain control over your emotional state. This phrase is like a powerful shield that prevents them from gaining any further traction. You are no longer a participant in their drama, and this stops them cold. Your emotional composure is your victory, and their attempt to provoke you falls flat. That is your opinion, not mine. Narcissists excel at twisting the truth and making you feel like your reality doesn't matter. They belittle, criticize, and manipulate to keep you in a constant state of self-doubt. Their words can feel like daggers aimed directly at your confidence and sense of self-worth. But here's where the wisdom of standing firm comes into play. When you respond with, "That is your opinion, not mine," you assert your independence and show them that their version of reality doesn't have the power to define you. By separating their opinion from your truth, you protect your self-esteem and emotional well-being. You acknowledge their perspective, but you refuse to let it take root in your mind. This is the hallmark of personal empowerment, understanding that their words are just that. Their words. They don't shape your reality unless you allow them to. The more you reinforce this mindset, the less influence they have over you. I am not responsible for your feelings. One of the most insidious tactics a narcissist will use is emotional manipulation. They try to make you feel responsible for their feelings, guilt-tripping you into submission. They want you to believe that your actions, or lack thereof, are the cause of their emotional state in order to guilt you into doing their bidding. But once you gain the wisdom of self-respect, you come to understand that their emotional state is theirs, not yours. When you firmly state, "I am not responsible for your feelings," you draw a line in the sand. This phrase is a powerful declaration that you are no longer going to carry the emotional burden that they've tried to place on your shoulders. You are not their emotional caretaker. You are not responsible for managing their moods or feelings. By owning your own emotional well-being, you reclaim your power and remind them that their emotional manipulation tactics no longer work on you. This boundary is liberating, not just for you, but for anyone else who may be trapped in a narcissist's grip. It's a clear sign that you will not play the role of their emotional pawn. No. It's simple, it's direct, and it's one of the most powerful words you can say to a narcissist. Narcissists push boundaries constantly, testing how far they can go to get what they want. They expect you to comply with their demands and will stop at nothing to bend you to their will. But when you say no, calmly, firmly, without explanation or apology, it sends a message that you will not be manipulated. There's no room for negotiation. You don't need to justify your no because it is a complete sentence. Narcissists will often try to push you to give more, to explain, to apologize. But your no is enough. It stands firm and it cannot be crossed. This simple word is a declaration of your self-respect and a powerful way to take back your autonomy. It shifts the balance of power and suddenly you are the one in control. I do not need your approval. Narcissists thrive on validation, and they will often use your desire for their approval as a tool for control. They will withhold praise, criticize you for the smallest things, and make you feel like you're constantly falling short. As you grow wiser, you come to realize that their approval is not a necessity for your happiness. When you assert, "I do not need your approval," you are reaffirming your self-worth. You are telling them that you are confident in who you are, regardless of their opinion. This phrase is a powerful shield against their attempts to make you feel small or inadequate. It shows that your value comes from within, not from their validation. Narcissists often rely on others to validate their power and influence, and when they see that you are immune to this need, their power begins to wane. This phrase is a direct challenge to their control and a step toward emotional liberation. That will not work on me. Narcissists are skilled manipulators, and they will try a variety of tactics to control their environment. They may twist your words, use guilt, or employ subtle psychological tricks to get what they want. But with experience comes the ability to see through their strategies. When you say, "That will not work on me," you are exposing their manipulative tactics for what they are: transparent and ineffective. This phrase is a direct challenge to their power. It sends a message that you see through their game and you will not be fooled by their tricks. Narcissists hate being exposed because it disrupts their control. When you call them out like this, you strip them of their power and make them reconsider their approach. I am done with this conversation. Sometimes the best way to deal with a narcissist is to simply walk away. They may try to provoke you, manipulate you, or drag you into endless loops of toxic conversation. But when you say, "I am done with this conversation," you are asserting your control. You are ending the interaction on your terms, not theirs. There is no room for negotiation. This phrase is final and direct. It communicates that you will not participate in their toxic dynamics. You are reclaiming your time, energy, and emotional well-being and refusing to be dragged back into their web of manipulation. Narcissists may try to pull you back in, but when you stand firm, they quickly realize that their tactics no longer work. These powerful phrases are more than just words. They are affirmations of your strength, self-respect, and wisdom. By using them with confidence and consistency, you send a clear message to the narcissist that you are not someone to be manipulated or controlled. You take back your power, set firm boundaries, and regain emotional control. With each interaction, you reinforce your sense of self-worth and remind them that you will no longer tolerate their toxic behavior. These boundaries are not just for today, they are for your long-term emotional freedom and peace of mind. The more you stand firm, the more the narcissist will think twice before crossing you again.